taking the bite out of some ites in the Bible. Who were the Ammonites, Moabites, Edomites, and Midianites? There are so many ites or people groups in the Bible, and they're often confusing. These ites are usually named after an ancestor of the group. For example, Israelites are named after Israel. That's another name for Jacob. Other examples are the Canaanites from Canaan, the Ishmaelites from Ishmael, the Levites from Levi, those were the priests, the Amalekites from Amalek, Ephraimites from Ephraim, etc. I picked 4 of these ites to examine in more detail. The Ammonites, they were the furthest north in the land that today is part of Jordan. The Moabites, they were a little further south to the east of the Dead Sea, also today part of Jordan. The Edomites, they occupied the land south of the Dead Sea in what is now parts of Jordan and Israel. And the Midianites, they were much farther south near the Red Sea. Today they're part of Saudi Arabia. Let's look at the Ammonites and Moabites first. Genesis 19 tells us that Lot's daughters became pregnant by their father. The older daughter had a son, and she named him Moab. Moab means from father. He is the father of the Moabites today. The younger daughter also had a son, and she named him ben-ammi, which means son of my father's people. He is the father of the Ammonites today. Lot was the son of Haran, Abraham's brother. Through incest, Lot's 2 daughters bore him Moab and Ammon. Abraham was thus Moab's and Ammon's great uncle. Here's a fun fact. A famous Moabite is Ruth, the great-grandmother of King David. Who are the Edomites? Genesis 25 tells us that there were 2 boys in her womb. The her means Rebekah. The first to come out was red, and his body was like a hairy garment, so they named him Esau. Esau means hairy. When he grew up, he came in from the open country, famished. He said to his brother Jacob, "Quick, let me have some of that red stew. I'm famished." That's why he was also called Edom. Edom means red. Edom and Jacob were twin sons of Isaac and Rebekah. Abraham was thus Edom's grandfather. Here's a fun fact. The Idumeans were descended from Edom. The most famous Idumean is Herod+Great. He was the King Herod that ruled at the time of Jesus' birth. Who were the Midianites? Genesis 25 tells us that Abraham took another wife, Keturah. She bore him 6 sons, one of whom was named Midian. His name means strife or judgment, and thus Abraham was Midian's father. Here's a fun fact. Moses married a Midianite, Zipporah, and Moses' father-in-law, Jethro, was a priest of Midian. Here's another fun fact. Gideon's army, which went from 32,000 to 10,000 all the way down to 300, defeated an army of more than 100,000 Midianites. By the way, this battle took place at Megiddo, which we now call Armageddon, a prelude to the Battle of Armageddon that is yet to come. In summary, all 4 of these people groups were related to our patriarch Abraham. Here's a partial family tree. Midian was Abraham's son, Edom was his grandson, Moab and Ammon were his great-nephews. I hope this takes some of the bite out of the ites. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.